everyone, welcome to part 2 of my music pickups video. So you might have noticed that there was a bit of a gap between part 1 and part 2 that you're looking at right now. A lot of that has to do with, for some reason, I never ended up actually recording part 2, and then I was busy at work, occupied, and then the holidays have kind of occupied some time. But now I'm back, and fortunately, for the sake of continuity, I have the exact same sweater and the exact same shirt back on, even though my hair's grown out a little bit more since the last video. But anyway, I won't delay any further. So without further ado, here is part 2. So first of all, adding into the pickups, so I have Kung Fury, the soundtrack. So if any of you are familiar with this, it was kind of a little bit of a viral hit on YouTube. You can actually still, I believe, see the short 30-minute short film. This was created off of a Kickstarter in a very 1980s style. And you can kind of tell that by the art style and everything related to it. And you got the nice Lambo on the back of it, and there's this. So you have to forgive the glare because I did leave the plastic on it. So this one here is, you can actually order this out of their store directly and get yourself a copy. And I'll show you what comes inside. So on the inside, you actually have, instead of a lyric sheet, what you actually have is the entire script to Kung Fury, which is actually really neat. I'll zoom in a little bit here just so you can see a little bit. There you go, you can read that a little bit. So yeah, so basically they included the script on the sleeve itself, which is actually really nice, and then the vinyl record itself is a nice, lovely red. So that's always really nice. They kept the color scheme together, and it was a really fun short film. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. And I will say the soundtrack is very 1980s, very electronic, and one of the most fun ones. To be honest, the main reason for getting this for me was the True Survivor single by David Hasselhoff. And you can actually see the music video on YouTube too, and you really should watch it. It's definitely, if you want to get a 1980s vibe, it looked like it came straight out of 1985. You'll definitely want to check that one out fully, completely. Now this one here is still sealed off, so some of these I'll open and some of these I won't. So this was a 2014 reissue by Universal Music, so you can see there. I actually am looking forward to popping this one open and getting a listen to it, but I really like the art on the front. So that in and of itself is a good reason too, and it is quite a good album. I enjoyed it quite a bit. So that's another nice little pickup for the collection. So next up is High on Fire with Snakes for the Divine. So this one here goes along with my copy of Luminiferous, which I had in a previous pickup video. And I'll show you, this one does have a gatefold, so there you go. Back that up a little bit. There you are. So this is just on plain black vinyl. Enjoyable music though, if you're into the genre, for sure. So next up is Amorphous with Under the Red Cloud. I really like the art on this one. It's kind of nice. Very bright, vibrant colors on it. And it's kind of gotten me onto the band, so I've been listening to their stuff quite a bit lately. And inside you got, in the gatefold, you've got a lyric sheet. So you can actually read all the lyrics to all the different songs. It's on plain black vinyl again, as well. So again, pretty straightforward issue. I believe they do have a limited edition colored vinyl, which I do not have. But this is a nice little pickup for my collection. From Genesis, Land of Confusion, with some really creepy puppets. So there you go, you got Land of Confusion, and you've got, on the back, it's just straightforward. It's got your lyrics for Land of Confusion and Feeding the Fire, which is nice. And it's on a plain black vinyl as well, with a nice Atlantic label. Nothing too crazy, but a nice little pickup as well. If you can get past the creepy puppets. Okay, now this one I'm actually going to open up for you guys, but before I do, I want to show this. So here is the Battletoads soundtrack. This is from I Am 8-Bit, produced in conjunction with Microsoft Studios, which is great. So any of you who might be familiar with this game know that it's kind of neat that they released this soundtrack. But of course, the most important piece is the 7th track on side A. Gotta have the pause theme, which is great. Now, the reason I wanted to show this to you, so right now this is still in plastic, it's still sealed, it's got the nice lard and everything. So you can see on the spine, it just has the nice Battletoads and everything. Nothing's pretty straightforward. But this one came nicely packaged. They did a great job, in terms of packaging it. But even still, I don't know if you can tell, if you can see that. right in the middle. That's disappointing. Inside the plastic, no less. Anyway, so let's open this up and have a look. We'll look at this one together. Try to be a little bit careful, even though it's kind of a moot point. It's already been scratched, but that's okay. I got this one to listen to anyway, so it's alright. Okay, there we go. Take the plastic off. Alright, so this one, it is a... Okay, let's take a look. Oh, that's nice. This gatefold. There you go. Got some really kind of neat art going along with it. So the one side is empty, so that's cool. And then the other side has the record itself. Black inner sleeve with the Battletoads logo. Nice. And yep. Oh, very nice. I like that. That is a very heavy grade vinyl. And it's got a nice green and kind of yellow kind of swirl thing going on. Very well done. Very well done. That's really what you would expect from a Battletoads thing. It's on 180 gram vinyl. So they did, they did the whole job with it. Very plain, matte finish. Very nice. Brand new's Deja Intendu. So this one's still sealed on the package. You can see that in the spine. So I'll actually pop this one open here for you as well. Not going to do this for all of them, but for ones that have gatefolds, I'll try. So we'll take the plastic off of this. There we go. I wanted to leave it on because now that gets rid of the label. Because there we go. First of all, see the back. Nice gatefold. And this is also on pretty high-end vinyl as well. So I think it's also 180 grams. Black sleeve. And this is plain black vinyl. Pretty simple label, but it's nice. Yes, it is a lyric sheet. There we go. Really small writing, but you can make that out. So this one I'm still going to leave in the plastic, but it's Sufjan Stevens, Carrie and Lowell. I got a chance to listen to this one on Spotify as well, and I liked it, so I'll get a chance to spin this at some point. So first, this one is a newer one that I picked up from them. So Coldplay Ghost Stories. Not really their best stuff. It's kind of been, I think they've pretty much settled into a pattern with their music at this point. But I still enjoy it once in a while, and I kind of like picking up the vinyl version, so that's nice. This one is one of the ones from earlier in their careers when they used to try a little bit harder. So Rush of Blood to the Head. This is still one of my favorites. I still enjoy a bunch of the songs on here, but more than anything, I'm really looking forward to playing Clocks again. And a lot of these got a lot of play years and years ago, but I'm going to enjoy it. So earlier, I think in one of my pickup videos, I had one from Tycho. So this is also from Tycho. This is Dive. I believe this is the one that's earlier than the other Tycho album I've shown off in the past. So very similar theme in terms of their cover and everything, and on the inside it's just it's a double album, but it's just basically two inner sleeves with the two records inside of it. It's pretty straightforward, the packaging they went for on this one, but it's effective. And then the last one I'm going to show off here, this one, basically, it doesn't complete my collection, but it does give me most of the ones that I really wanted. So Mastodon, Leviathan. This is the one I was really looking forward to because I really love the cover on this, especially for the vinyl version. I've got the CD, which has a similar cover to it, but it's a little bit more cropped. So on the vinyl, you really do get the full image, and it's really nice, and I enjoy it very much. So it's a nice one to add to the collection to go along with the other ones. So that's it. That should be it for the vinyl videos for a while. It does take a while to accumulate them again to that degree. So hopefully you had a good holidays whatever you celebrate where you are. And I should be back with another video covering some of the Blu Ray pickups I've had recently. Thanks very much. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And the video's gone on long enough, so thanks for watching.